Whoops.
Is it back? Is it up?
It is up.
Nice outfit, Wim!
Go ahead. Start crying.
You told me all I need to know.
Okay, you were playing last.
Oh no, not again. Hey, Jimmy. Let me show you around this prison. Tard.
Hello, H. Can you hear us now?
You'll always
Back,
be
you
later.
better
Real
have it.
man show you the ropes.
Hey. Oh, you like that?
Would you ever try to slap someone you're fighting?
Ow.
Yeah.
You know it's funny.
Except turn the game down a little. You have to use. Okay. I don't think so. I feel like a slap would be ineffective.
I have a pretty good slap though. For
You
me,
do.
I
You
have
really do. I know that firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
You used to.
I used to slap you all the time.
Jacob, yeah, you really like. I don't know why I said Jacob. You've like really calmed down on the physical.
Yeah.
It's like every time you come over, you used to get on top of me and just make me.
I'm a bastard.
Okay, so H, have you ever been in any form of physical altercation at school? Also, I found a screenshot of you from your Snapchat. That was really funny. It was you in a football helmet with your pants unzipped and it said, "I'm a homosexual man."
Quality content and stuff.
Hey, Jimmy. Let me show you around this prison.
Looks like that new kid can't.
These controls are really
That's
bad.
Yeah, they are.
The big ape.
Do you think, is that just how it was before? Or
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
Enough talk. Now I smashed you.
Please don't hurt me.
Time to pay your Russell tax.
Why me?
Scuzz face. Say Russell rules. Say it. Next time you give, more doofus.
Come on.
First.
Break into it and steal something. That'll teach him.
You have to tell us. You have to tell us. I don't think I've heard this story before.
I haven't either, and it.
Careful around the prefects. They don't have much of a sense of humor.
Oh, maybe. You have to let us know, H.
Okay, yeah. Story time. Our viewer is giving us the content.
Pretty much. I told H that we're going to have a special part 2 at the end, so that'll be our content payoff.
Well done.
Now I'm going to have to punish you.
I wish there would have been more, like, when stuff like that did happen at school, it was super awkward, but at the same time, I wish more stuff like that would happen.
Oh yeah, because it was entertaining.
It was.
Yeah, like this. Oh man, I love nothing more than when Trey went off on cast
Yes.
principal about his son. That was hilarious. I loved every second of it. I wished it went on longer. I mean, it was really bad because I was sitting in front of him,
Yeah.
and right in between them, so
Yeah.
I was like right in the energy, and you can feel the energy.
Oh, yeah.
In that room. Oh man, I loved it so much.
That was in health class, wasn't it?
Yeah. Was there anything else like that? I mean, every day in study hall, Mrs. C word and A word, your old girlfriend,
Yeah.
she always got in trouble every
Yeah.
single time, and it was great because it left like a 10-minute window for Bruce to mess
Yeah.
around with and stuff. It was the funnest.
There was when. Is that how we're doing it? T word
Yeah.
went off on S word.
Mr. T word.
No, just T.
T
He said his name earlier.
Okay.
Went off on S word.
Male or female?
Male.
Male. Teacher
In
or
health
student?
class.
Teacher.
Student.
No, oh, okay, yeah. But yeah, that was at like the same time. Yeah, that was the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man, I loved it. When we were in 7th grade. We do not want to drop last names.
Yeah, last names. At least that's a very common last name.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably end up deleting these streams. If we ever go like serious
What is
stream
this
style,
stream?
we'll have to delete these streams.
Yeah.
We've said too many things. But anyway.
That was...
So tell us the context of it. Like, give us details. We want to know H. Oh man, we need to Skype him in, you know, sometime. Wait, we can Snapchat him in.
We can.
H, we're going to Snapchat you in. I won't call him before he actually hears that.
I don't even feel bad about calling you names.
Here, I'm good. Okay. Okay, do you want to play sometime?
Sure.
This?
You'll never amount to anything.
What a soundtrack.
Hey, H, did you hear us on stream? So, go on.
Oh man, there's that weird chick you know.
Right.
Let's have some fun with her. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Go! See what she wants. He took my chocolate. Please get it back.
Yeah. You started punching me like you. So I just pushed it. Like I just like I don't know what I was doing. I put my hand in his face and just started pushing on his face while he was still trying to punch me. He just kept whiffing. It was the funniest thing ever. Like,
Wait, so is
finally, my hand slipped and he just ended up like running me back into the corner and just trying to keep punching me. And then we just kind of
I'll give
stopped
you the
right there.
chocolate if you pay.
wait, so were the punches connecting?
What?
Were the punches connecting to you?
I want them anyway.
Only to like my side too. Like he wasn't trying to knock me out or anything.
Yeah.
Hey there.
So was it like was he trying to punch hard or was he just trying to get you away?
I mean, you can't tell what he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm actually on the bus right now. I'm actually at Morton right now on the bus.
Oh, nice.
Heading back to the baseball game. So.
Uh-huh.
If I cut out, that's why, because I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Hey, H, me and Matt are talking about sometime in like the summer, maybe going to Springfield for a weekend. Would you ever be available for us all to hang out for a couple days or so?
I mean, I could
You actually kissed her.
Well, yeah.
Let's go to the cab. I'll show you.
You don't know what you're doing on the weekend of July 23rd? What type of...
3rd of July.
How old are you now? 17? 16?
20?
I will be 17 a week later. Only a week later after July 23rd.
I pulled that date out of my ass. I'm not saying that specific date. But anyway, yeah.
We're gonna come.
Time at the zoo. Okay, here's the deal.
Oh
Over
dang.
there we got them.
Because I mean, we were talking about like going to some strip clubs and
They
stuff.
look
But
pretty harmless. They're actually sneaky bastards. Their turf is the library. And the money is.
That's the only way to leave
Yeah, massive
conversations.
brain, completely brainless.
Very observant, Jimmy boy.
That story about Jeb.
Now over
Oh,
there,
yeah.
the greasers.
I haven't heard that one before. I bet there's tons of Jeff stories.
Wouldn't
Like,
advise
he's
you
just a
to. At
character.
least not yet. They hang
He's
by
just so
the other
annoying.
shop.
Yeah.
And last
Totally
but not
nothing to know
least,
about till now.
the jobs.
Oh, totally.
These guys rule the school. Definitely avoid them.
Whatever, I'm not afraid of some dumb roid monkeys.
You'll learn. Come on, let's go.
Oh, that was fun.
I wonder if he realized that he hung up on him. He's probably
He's still talking.
Yeah. I didn't want him to lose too much data. Because I didn't say he was also watching the stream either, which was probably fine.
Well, it said we lost a viewer, so I feel
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he had to leave the chat room
Yeah.
for it. Oh, he sent us. Oh, what the fuck?
Gosh, I love this game. I'm actually going to be playing this so much from now on. Oh my god, sit downstairs. Gosh, the controls are so choppy though. Chemistry, I love this one.
What are you doing in here? Oh, right. Class. Take care to follow my instructions
He
precisely.
slugs the door.
Dealing with volatile chemicals today.
Nothing we can do now.
Very good. Carry on.
How did I mess up on stuff like this as a
Keep
kid?
paying attention. Excellent work today.
Would it actually
Yeah,
be
you-
better for us if we just called H and just talked to him like that?
Probably, yeah.
Since, I mean, he probably doesn't care about the stream.
That's how you do it. Another job well done.
Oh, I got a firecracker. Oops, I pulled it out. No toad. Bring it back.
Yeah, we can talk to H about, like, the podcast situation and that type of stuff. You know, get his insight. Because, you know, whatever H and Adam went in a podcast, because maybe they have some random idea.
Yeah.
You know, one thing with podcasts is you could try to do, like, not an educational one, but, like, a story-based one. It's like, you know, the BuzzFeed Unsolved videos? You know, like, the paranormal, spooky, those two guys.
Okay.
Yeah, their videos, like, besides the on-location stuff, is normally, like, they have a script, one person reads it, and the other one reacts to it.
Okay.
There's that type of thing, but of course we'd have to write up a script.
Yeah.
I suck, like, read scripts. So, I mean, you know, what it ended up being is you doing that, it'd be like, you know, oh, pee-pee poo-poo. And just doing that type of stuff.
You seem to be making yourself quite comfortable here, my boy.
I'm just trying to fit in.
By fighting? By making a nuisance of yourself? That is not the Bulworth way, boy.
Yeah, you could have fooled me.
What?
I said you could have fooled me. This place is full of bullies and maniacs.
Nonsense. That's
Leave
just
my
school
shorts, boy.
spirit. Hijinks. Why, in my day, we felt nothing of castrating the new boys. I want you to stop this nonsense, Hopkins. I want you to behave yourself.
Do you know
might
in
learn something.
2045
Can I go now,
in America,
On your way.
if you take the whites and all the other races, whites will become the minority.
Really?
At 2045.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
because the
Screw
birth
you,
rate's
new kid.
low.
This is what we do to teachers' pets around here.
I just thought about that because of the castration.
Come here, you.
Yeah, come and get
I think pedophiles should be castrated.
I do too.
I think most
Or
people
killed.
should be castrated. Yeah, I think death penalty for pedophiles is definitely a thing. I think they should be like hanged in
What you
public
gonna do?
or crucified and stuff. Man, having like a modern day crucifixion.
It's really edgy.
But only for pedophiles, not even for mass murderers, just for pedophiles.
I saw him. He ran towards the fountain.
You know, over in Saudi Arabia, I just saw on the news today, there was some guy who was like working with Islamic terrorism and they crucified him.
Really?
Yeah. There's another guy, it was a minor and they beheaded him for doing something.
Interesting.
No, we just lost H completely.
Yeah.
He's off the radar now.
This kid won't let up. Addicted to breathing, huh?
The good old days of button punching.
Get the new kid. Beat him down.
Hey,
Hey guys, let's teach this new kid a lesson.
every bone in your scrawny little body.
you know, it's bad how whenever I said July 26th, I knew he was going to take that seriously.
Yeah.
How about two black guys?
I turned 17 in a week
A week after that.
from July 23rd.
Okay, he said talking on here would be better, so we'll talk on here.
I have to fight the big bad bull.
Hey, stay away from me.
Hey H, how's it going?
Long time. What's up, Paige?
H.
You know, we were talking about that earlier, like how your name is H and how Jacob said
I
it.
said it like one time and it completely stuck. And I did it just because to make a Triple H joke. I didn't know
Really?
how I was going to pull it off, but I was like, I'm going to plant the seed for a Triple H joke.
Who is it?
Yeah. There it is. Okay. Can you hear us fine? Okay. Anyway, we're talking about how we gave the name H. Do you have anybody in your own life that calls you H? Anybody in your own life that calls you H? Oh. Well, it's your special pet name for us. He's so professional. It's like a Fox News call-in. Oh, H. We're talking about making a podcast at some point. Is there any type of topics for a podcast you would want us to do? Well, like for like a subject for the podcast. Like, would you want a video game based podcast, WWE based, politics, history, whatever?
I've actually thought about podcasting myself.
Oh yeah.
I'm giving it a little bit of thought now.
We could do a Skype podcast.
Yeah, we could like Skype call you in,
And do you?
It all kind of depends. I mean, it's Jacob. I don't know. But Matt, are you kind of in the same boat as Jacob when it comes to seriousness of politics or what?
Yes.
You're kind of breaking up in all this jazz.
I'm hungry already.
But can you reiterate your last statement, brother?
I know. I was asking in terms of politics. Like, is Matt like as into politics as you are?
Yeah, I follow politics like every single second of every day, all throughout the world. I kind of brief Matt, and then Matt kind of sees the headlines.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we did a politics podcast, we'll definitely get into it. On the political spectrum, what are you?
Well, I would probably say that I agree with you guys based on a lot of stuff based on.
Yeah, because you said you like the Alex Jones.
Let's create our own political party.
Oh yeah, I think he's awesome personally. I mean,
Yeah.
at times he can be a little, I won't say irrational, but it's just like.
Yeah, some of the conspiracies get a bit crazy, but most of them are true, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. I watch guys like Steve Rich Hero.
Yeah, that's what we watch too, for the most part. I get a little bit more on the authoritarian right side than the libertarian right side. Matt's getting a bit of a mix of the two.
Yeah.
But yeah, between the three of us, we would be able to mix properly.
Yeah. I will say though, it's like politics at a point for me personally. I feel like after a while, like, because I mean, when I think of
So that's a good idea, right?
Yeah, okay. Alright, sure. I'll do it.
Wait, you just cut off completely. Can you reiterate?
Just telling Petey here about my idea to take over the school. I mean,
Yeah.
my plan
Yeah, you did.
is us to take over the school.
What plan?
Don't worry, Jimmy.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course, it's us. We are going to be more morbid about
my
it.
friend. And if you're good at
I
swimming,
do it all for
you
the
gotta
meme.
let the losers drown. Why don't you guys leave the thicket up to me? What? What the? Can't you say anything else?
It'd be like Steven Crowder's show for the most part, but a bit more youthful than the memes.
more loose and like not as
It's not like a talk show.
concentrated, but like just kind of.
We won't be a camp for concentration. And jokes like that's what's going to get us banned.
We could do
Hey,
it over.
H, have you heard of D Live?
I've heard, I don't know.
Yeah, well, D Live, we're probably going to stream off that if we do a podcast. If we do a podcast, we'll probably stream off that because the viewers can donate money that they receive from the app. So we'll be able to like actually make a couple dollars.
Yeah, hey, give me like 2 seconds. I need to respond to something real quick.
Okay.
What was
Okay,
that?
baby. He said
The
he's...
Bears got
And
the
the
Bears got
Bears...
Boswell?
This might be
Not
useful.
too loud. I'm trying to talk clear enough
Well,
for
I mean, I
him.
would
It's
have
not
rather
getting too loud.
but
I don't know.
Let's look at this.
I'm logged on
H.
what? I'm in an interview right now. Hold on.
You're on a Fox News interview. Anyway. Oh no, we would be... You have a... You have a Skype, yeah? Or a Discord?
Yeah, I have Discord.
Okay, we probably...
I mean, I prefer Discord, but...
Yeah. No, we'll probably... We would do that over Discord. I wonder if Adam would be... Well, the thing is, you know, if me, you, and all three of us, and then even Adam, all join into a podcast, and we would have no viewers. Because, you know...
Yeah. I've thought about that too. It's like...
Because, like,
you know,
it's
like,
us four.
And doing a podcast, you come with the risk of, like... I mean, it sounds good, but in reality, people like us, we probably wouldn't get too many viewers, but...
No. We do have some plans, though. For like marketing, because we would make it like a social media page, like an Instagram would be easily we get some viewers off of. We haven't done it for us now since we don't really know what we're doing with the whole stream thing. But after a while, whenever we know what we're doing, we'll try to get out there more. And plus, D Live doesn't have that many streamers on it compared to as many viewers, so we would get people coming in and out all the time.
Podcasting, I think, is...
What are you doing? You got to get going.
I'd be down to do it overall.
Why are you stopping?
Care what it's about, I think we wouldn't necessarily have to stick to politics all the time, too.
No,
Right.
no, we
What
wouldn't.
about, I mean, that could be like maybe a main segment.
Yeah, we could have like a side segment or a side show or something.
How would, so what would, hold on. Up, window up. Will's gonna die.
We need to think of a name for the podcast.
I was just thinking that. I mean, 2 straight white Christian male and a virgin.
Give me a second, your voice.
Okay.
Is H even Christian anymore?
H, are you Christian anymore?
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Good boy.
Good boy. Are you Christian right wing on the social issues?
Yeah.
Cool beans. Well, he was pro-gay, that's...
How's your sister?
Kind of broke up there.
He said
We broke up. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Do you want to eat now?
I mean, we have no viewers though.
Well, no, H would flip over and we would do it for
Okay,
H.
H.
Hey, H, we're going to do our special part of the stream if you want to head over into that part.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye, baby.
You're the new kid, huh?
Yeah.
Everyone is
We should
talking
definitely
about
try and
you.
do that.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
And what are they
Discord.
saying?
Yeah.
I can start the
Nothing.
Discord tonight and then
Just
invite
that
you
you're
guys.
friends
Uh-huh.
with
So I
that
hope the Discord
sociopath
open
Gary.
Socio
Yeah.
what?
Because, it doesn't have to always be us.
Never mind.
Because,
Forget I
like,
said
if I'm
anything.
always busy, you guys can
need
do
you to
one.
help me.
If
Wait,
H is busy,
you
we
need
can
me
do
to
one.
help you?
I've got some library
I
books
probably
that
wouldn't
need
be
to
able
be
to do it with
returned,
H
but
as
I'm
we
too
do
scared to go to my lockers.
Do I look like a librarian?
No,
like-
listen. I need your help. Pretend we're friends. Walk with me. I'll pay. I'll pay you $2.
$2? Are you crazy? Make it 5.
No.
Once he gets in the chat, we'll get
$2?
back to
Great.
it.
$5. Let's go, buddy.
So do we want to continue to play the game as we do this, or do you want to...
No.
Okay. Well, would it be better to stop doing this so we can flip the camera to wider?
Not sure if you can do that midstream.
Yeah.
Okay, you can. Yeah, you can't.
Okay. Flip horizontal.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, it just does that. Reset, maybe? No. Change. Okay, while spectators' comments are displayed. So we do that. Change this. Can we do it center at all? No. Do large.
Large.
That's the best we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, Lola,
Okay,
she's really hot.
so
Actually talked to
this
me
is the
other
best
day.
we're gonna be able to do. We
Maybe
can't
she
have your
wants to be my
comments on
girlfriend or
screen just
something.
because of the.
What is this? Okay.
We can't have your comments displayed on the screen just because we want the camera to be bigger for this part because it's such a part of the stream. So we are going to be reading your comments back off the laptop, which means I need to plug it in.
Grab a cup while you're away.
What?
The cup. Or the gin
I'm
stuff.
back.
Oh. I thought you were going upstairs, but
I can see if there's any more solo cups in the other room.
yeah. Well, you explain it. I'll go find it.
Okay. Okay, so H. We can't turn the game off completely because if we do, there's no way for us to get the camera stream. This is like the biggest we can get the screen because we stream directly from PlayStation. We don't have a capture device or anything.
Jimmy, did you ever play Grotto
So
and
unfortunately,
Gremlins?
this is the best it's gonna get.
You can, like, totally
But
see a
we
cool hero who
have
kicks ass and stuff.
Korean ginseng here. Korean ginseng, and it has an actual ginger root in it. So we're going to be taste testing that. Are we doing the baklava for stream?
Yeah, it's not baklava. It's a whole bunch of different types of stuff. I think baklava's in there.
And we have a bunch
of
of
Mediterranean snack foods.
Yeah, that
such as baklava.
Why hasn't Mommy called me yet? I wonder if she's mad at me.
I'll look up the list.
Patrick or Bert?
And we also have baba ganoush.
Yeah, we have some baba ganoush from a local restaurant we went to tonight.
Where we got the other
I
side.
really gotta go, but what if there's someone in there?
Okie dokie.
I'll wait.
Oh, and we have these candies here.
Oh, yeah.
They're called daifuku. They're Japanese. It's a rice cake paste. Or not a rice cake, it's a rice paste with refried beans in the middle. With flavorings, like this white one here is just the basic. This one is a strawberry, and this one is a green tea.
How strong does the refried beans taste? Because I don't like refried beans.
Well, they're refried red beans. I don't know. These are different from what I've had. I had like the real one, which is that these are jelly type, so it'll be artificial flavored.
Is
whatever
it carbonated?
It is. Probably. I don't know.
So.
Well, pop it open, big boy.
Right.
I think my shoes are too small.
Have you had this at all yet?
No. Wait, bring the laptop over here so I can read it.
This morning, just like Mommy told me to.
Oh,
Did
it's
you
plugged
ever,
in. I didn't realize.
you know, cheat on a test?
Okay.
You can move the table over this way. That way it's one side
Okay.
frame of the camera.
Okay. H, are you keeping up with the stream?
I should be able to come up with something to do.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
That's like fresh carrots. Rotten.
It smells like
wet,
yeah. Wet white bread to me.
Yeah, kind
like
of.
old wet white bread.
Yeah, this is not alcoholic, but they may have some like wheat thing in it, and probably the root is also not making it good. Maybe that's anything.
Oof, boy, I was kind of excited for it.
I wish I was playing some video games or
Pour
something.
it out, boy.
Oh, where's your cup?
I'll just drink out the
Oh,
bottom.
okay.
It's self-contained.
Pathetic loser. I'm not a
I
pathetic
guess I gotta
loser.
get more than that.
Mom
Wait,
says
where's
I'm not.
the root's poking out? Are we gonna extract the root?
Oh, we would need pliers. Anyway, H, we won't start until you're here. Make a comment.
Yeah, let us know you're here.
Yeah.
Maybe I should write a letter to Mom.
Oh, that's very, very hard.
Careful out there.
That's not happening.
That's fine.
My mommy says that lots of
Is
kids
that
pee in
is
their
No,
bed,
my
and it's
comment.
totally normal.
Gosh, no, I'm not.
Now we have to smell this. I don't know. I mean, I figured it was gonna be like ginger
My
ale.
mom calls
Yeah,
me
I
this
fucking
racing
Or like a
place.
ginger beer.
She
Because
says
there's like
I'm
some
real
ginger beer I've
special.
had that have
Like
real
a prince,
ginger
you know?
pieces in it. Not as full as this. But this is a ginseng. It's not ginger. It's in the ginger family though. Apparently it's really healthy for you. I don't know.
Waiting on you, H.
Waiting on you, H.
You and me, baby, we're stuck like glue.
You may be in a rough patch of internet.
What are we gonna eat baba ganoush with?
Do you have tortilla chips?
Not down here.
Oh, I
I'll
don't.
go get some. I mean, we know what that's like already, though.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be much of a surprise factor.
No. I mean, we could just eat it with a fork or something. Nice. Ugh. I just like pressed into it and it got all like squishy.
Yeah.
I got a message him on Snapchat too. Yeah, so name for the political thing. I mean, I think our thing is just too... I mean, we would just make it 3 straight white Christian cisgender males.
Are we gonna stick with that?
Oh, I mean, it's just kind of funny. But it's long. We could abbreviate it to 2 SWCCMs. That doesn't work.
No.
We could make it the
BBC boys.
the Ram Ranch Cowboys. Make it the I don't know, the Red, White, and Jew. I wonder if Jordan's Jewish. That would work.
For the sake of naming the podcast that.
Red, White, and Jew.
If we do anything
Considering
with
I would be
Mexican.
anti-Jew.
The resident Jew hater.
Yeah, pretty much. Me and him just get at it all the time. The only thing is, you know, obviously there wouldn't be any counter opinions to us for the most part.
Right.
I don't know, I imagine him, he could be a bit more libertarian, and then, I don't know, where would you fall on that libertarian to alt-right pipeline?
I don't know. I'm open for discussion on either end.
Uh-huh.
I'm not as extreme as you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You seem to be a bit more just kill them all on some
I mean,
subjects.
That's obviously a meme. I don't want people
Right.
to actually die.
Right.
I think a lot of people should just be sent away because they're just a pain to the community
Yeah.
and they are helpful. Not like, obviously not your dad because he's completely, you know, integrated.
Americanized.
Yeah. But there are a lot of people who, like, you know, just fresh off the border
Mm-hmm.
or who have done criminal. You know, I would work on, you know, every minority who has ever committed a crime need to go back to their country of origin.
Yeah.
Even if they're born here, just send them to Africa. Obviously implying that they're all from Africa.
Oh man, the smell is just not resonating with me.
No. I wonder if it's like fermented the root. And of course, just AWOL. He probably just hit a rough patch of no internet. We may be here for a while. And then Adam's going to miss out, baby boy. You know, we should... When are you going to bed tonight?
11.
Bitty bye. Okay. Well, while we're waiting, we need to figure out how to live stream D-Live with Discord.
From Discord?
Yeah, because it could just be... Well, no, we should have like a thumbnail for us. Maybe put our... Well, I don't know. Putting our cameras into it. Well, I'm not familiar with Discord. Because they have face cam chat, right?
Yes, I believe.
Yeah. You know, even if it isn't full screen, we should get like a thumbnail to put along the border.
Right.
Even just an American flag would do.
Making lasagna.
That was the stupidest joke. I just kept going with it because he loved it so much. That was his favorite meme of the night.
That's what we do.
Hold on. I love making lasagna. I fucking love that sentence. That was his greatest joy in life.
There was that point when you referenced the Spirit Squad, and he's like, Dolph Ziggler's not here, and I'm like, you're right. He's right, Jacob. Your joke is null.
And then all throughout the night we were like, where's Dolph Ziggler? And he never caught on. He is so not self-aware so much. Man. You know what? Idea. We should live stream golfing. Scratch that. That'd be a lot of internet. A lot of data. That's, you got like Ice Poseidon and stuff that like live stream as they walking around, but they must have just an unlimited data plan. Which, I mean, if that's your job, then that's not actually a big deal, but... should bring like a Wi-Fi box with us.
Has he still not responded?
No, he hasn't. Golly,
this is great.
I know. Yeah, for the gummies, I brought 2 of each flavor, 1 for each of us. Okay. Yeah, well,
what is the texture like?
For what? Well, this will be different because it's jelly. But the other one was jelly? Like, yeah, or something like a jelly, but I don't know, it was like a paste of rice. Like if you made it into a paste, and then like inserted refried beans into it, and then put like a little bit of this strawberry flavor atop it, or mixed into the rice. And then the green one's green tea. I've had green tea once at a sample at Costco, and it tasted like sewage. Like, it was really bad. But that could have just been that brand, who knows. I didn't like tea forever. I've been trying to drink tea more just to see if I like it. I got this cinnamon tea here, that's pretty good. One other type of podcast I was thinking is if me and you try to learn something, and then the podcast can be like our way of doing what we learn, like if we want to learn a language. Yeah. Then, every week be like a weekly update. Or we can try to do like a book club type thing. But I can't read that fast.
Me neither.
But then also it could be like a book update every couple of weeks, and do like maybe a book a month or something.
The Finer Things Club.
The Finer Things Club, I don't have the attention span to read more than like 1 chapter at a time. So I might read a sentence and then be like, is that, and then just kind of think about it forever. How often do weird hypotheticals? My mind is an enigma. That's a great name for a podcast.
Yes. Our mind is an enigma. What if we call it Hive Mind? The PC culture.
Hive Mind is an enigma. Wait, no, the B movie, Hive Mind edition.
What if we just completely ripped off the Joe Rogan Experience? With like the faux bogan
expedience. This is what a podcast would ultimately be like if we don't have a subject, is us making stupid jokes about nothing. I want to play with this now. It's mine. The wisest man built his house out of sand. Biblical bitch. Biblical bitch is a great podcast name. Oh man, if only that wasn't a swear word.
Right.
I'm cutting a pizza. I'm cutting the lasagna. I'm gonna make like a perfect square.
Garfield. We're eating all the lasagna. Remember when we listened to that like on the way to school every day? Crappy-okie.
That was a disappointment.
It was.
Because it ended like whenever we found out about it.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks in.
Yeah.
I just remember Hungry Like the Wolf.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Hungry Like the Wolf.
We should do a karaoke podcast. So I had curry the other day, I was saying in that. It was odd. You know how, like, Indian people smell like curry?
Yeah.
That's how it tastes like.
Curry?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it wouldn't be bad, or it wouldn't be any form of questionably bad, it's just, I can't eat it without thinking that I'm eating, like, an Indian man, you know? Indian woman, that's something else, but get their hooked nose into my pussy.
What are you saying?
They don't really have a hook nose. They have a snub nose, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's like they have like the mid.
It's very fat.
Yeah.
But short.
It was like, you know, the Middle East nose goes out a little bit and then goes down and is really massive. The Indians look like they have that, but someone punched in their nose.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of swollen. A whole bunch of array of feelings. It wasn't spicy though. Japanese curry isn't spicy. Over in big ol' India, it's pretty spicy.
Yeah.
You know, curry is the main food item of Persona 5. That's mainly why I wanted to try it, so, you know, see what it's all about. I wonder why you would drink coffee with it.
It doesn't seem like it would be a good match.
No. You know, that's the
you
whole
shouldn't
thing.
have hot food with hot coffee.
No, especially spicy food.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't spicy though, again. If it was like a hot but sweet thing, like a hot pancake, that's one thing.
Yeah.
You know Denny's has crepes now? They're nasty. They're disappointingly bad because they're like really hard.
Really?
It's like almost eating a pancake, but not that good. Have you ever had...
Subpar pancake.
Yeah. You know, big ol' IKEA has food and super cheap and kind of decent. Their whole business model of their food is that a lot of people were going in there because IKEA is so big, they would get halfway through and leave to go eat somewhere, and then they just wouldn't come back. So they made a restaurant in there, made it cheap, so people would just be like, oh, yeah, here. They, of course, have their Swedish meatballs and whatnot. They have a breakfast, though, that's like $3.50 for, and it's like 2 Swedish pancakes, which are just crepes, with this lingonberries. It's just kind of like a cranberry sauce on it. Eggs, potatoes, and sausage. It's pretty good. You know, for $3, $3.50.
Is there any IKEAs around here?
No, it's only in Schaumburg and St. Louis. Now, if you were going to be a good location
How
for
big
one,
is it?
well, it's 2 stories, and it takes a long time. You walk around it, go down, walk around it again on the bottom floor. There's a little bit more, but yeah. They have a lot of weird stuff. Weird, like, cooking utensil type stuff. And pictures and whatnot. Is that H? Nope. Man. I mean, we might as well just continue playing the game at this point.
I guess, yeah.
And then just wait. I've been fucking hose and popping pillies. I feel like a rock star.
Wanna be friends?
Living like a rock.
You just
Body
bumped
like
into
a
me.
rock star.
You listen to Post-it Malone? I don't really either. He's on the radio all the time, on the pop stations, whatever. It's like with rap music, half the time I don't even know what the words are saying are.
Back the hell up! The cavalry is here! Get away from me! You don't have any style!
Still, your jaw's gonna be whacked.
Get out of my face! See this? Eat it! You don't have any style! Drop your sit, you're scared! Why? How about... Oh, you like that crane?
people like you that cause unrest.
A part of my plan.
Stay
Gotta be
down.
alive to take this for an hour.
It's people like you that cause unrest.
You can kill me. The infamous day. Keep turning.
Wow.
No, while we're here, you want to make a DLive account and just kind of see what it's like. Sure. Do it now, and then whenever H gets back, we'll be able to talk to him about it.
Stink bones.
Will we need to get those microphones before we start a podcast like that?
No
Yeah, we
troublemakers are
just
going to run. I told you I'd
The
bring you
mic
down.
headset's pretty decent.
What if H and...
I don't know if Adam will end up joining, but I mean, they may. I mean, does H play video games at all?
I don't think so.
Because I mean, if so, worst case, I mean, there's like no cheap headsets that are like $20. If he doesn't mind springing for that.
Have to remember to tape that show.
We do want to make a bro how it do.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. You know, one thing that sucks though about making an internet presence, whenever people try to find to hire people, first thing they look up is that. But if we don't use our names or put our names like, with it, it'll be hard to find. Especially if someone doesn't try hard enough to find it. That's why my Twitter doesn't have my picture on it. Well, I mean, it wouldn't have it anyway.
Yeah.
I do follow Peak of Times though, which probably isn't worth it in the end.
I guess I'll just loiter here for a while.
Do you have a Discord account?
Maybe if I
mean,
wait
at
long
one
enough,
point,
something
I
will
don't
happen.
have it downloaded.
Okay. So you don't have your thing right now?
No. I'll re-download it tonight and get it going. So for here, obviously this is a part of the traffic light, but isn't the actual traffic light, so what do you do?
Now, if I could be all free tonight. I think I might be getting a cold. I feel kind of sick.
Do you live display names of bro how I do?
Yeah.
Okay, it can't be multiple words.
Underscore.
Yeah, underscore something. Okay.
Yeah,
I would do like
standing
that.
around doing nothing is just great.
Now, whoever thought of just being able to drag pictures from one place to another was genius.
Right.
It's so much easier.
Why did I come here?
Oh my gosh, so there's this guy I work with, and he raps.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to hear it?
Okay.
Maximum toxicity. Vitality by 500.
vote for them.
Yeah, let's get that, actually. That's a good one to get.
Contrary.
No one knows.
Is he supposed to be bad?
No. This is rap to him.
It's the worst mumble rap.
No. He doesn't know we found this.
Wow. Yeah, did I show you mix rap?
Yes.
That's awful.
Wow, look at the time.
Oh, stupid things not verifying. Or, you know, I think the thing must... Okay, I probably did make... Damn it.
Go back into the Gmail. It's because you're in my ICC one.
How'd I get all this lint in my pocket?
Didn't rhyme, didn't have any rhythm, off pitch each one. I didn't get the Instagram with the Christian.
I am so bored right now.
I don't know what to do with it though, you know. How does one slide into the DMs?
I have no idea. Don't ask me.
Yeah, it's the same problem I had with the other girl initially.
Come on, Jimmy. Think of something to do.
Your attention, please. Contrary to rumor, the 5 students who were sent to the nurse's office had not just eaten in the cafeteria.
My feet are sore.
Lemon juice. Lemon juice.
What is that smell? Shouldn't I be somewhere, doing something?
Pull up.
That's the YouTube apps. I know you can't really see the picture, but
It looks exactly what I would imagine.
If I hang out here, something's gonna happen for sure.
Stick it in your ear!
Phone number. Do you want to do your phone number since we'll be here the most? What is it?
309.
657. Okay, send code. It'll be coming in.
934-073.
93407.
Maybe I'll just stand around here, not doing anything.
That's really okay, so this is how we'll be able to get our money.
That window's been broken 6 times.
What do you want the password to be?
Figures in a dump like this.
Cool. Or, the one to coordinate if you want to, so you can refer.
So, who's the hottest girl at school?
Also, drawing mean-spirited caricatures, Dr. Krabsnitch will not be tolerated.
Okay? If I took a couple of pairs from Mr. Burton, maybe he'd let me keep one for myself. He'd friggin' owe me big time. Man, if I could get her to cyber, I'd be like so cool.
What is up with Miss Danvers and Dr. Krabsnitch anyways?
So any recovery phrase.
Head down to the lake if anybody's interested.
Maybe beating up people won't solve anything. Nah.
God,
Head down
what
to
if...
the lake if anybody's interested.
Instagram is just every picture of his face.
There's not much variation between photos.
Like half of them are taken while he's on the toilet.
Why am I even here?
She got a lot of freckles now and she still has a butt chin.
Oh wow.
I should do something. I really should.
Has anything been new with her? Have you talked to her at all? Well, we'll need a PayPal account or a Bitcoin account.
The happiest days of your life? Whatever.
What?
Have to make a PayPal account.
Okay.
For sure.
Your attention. Spreading rumors about the staff, especially anything relating to Dr. Krabsnitch's private life, will not be tolerated.
Oh, I saw that.
Wow. This is just riveting.
What a lightweight. Last time I drink coffee.
I better make a friend soon.
Don't get it.
This is really...
Oh,
Bullied is the worst school ever. What's the dealio, dude?
Everyone is so lame in this school.
So evidently you can do VR chat without VR.
okay.
And it's still every game.
And then I get to watch TV until 10.
I can't find a way to make that security statement. Oh well. We'll remember our password and this and that. We'll be fine for now. Anyway, we have 1 point in there.
I wonder what
We'll
Mom
make
is
a
doing
PayPal.
now.
Yeah.
So you'll have to probably get up to your bank account. which sometime we can get into that Robin Hood thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of WWE, or the stock market, yeah, it crashed about $15 now at this point. But it was not bad. Apparently they've been making investments into the network and haven't been making investments into live performances, like getting people into the seats, and that's what hurt the growth. But it's projected for next quarter to be a bigger payoff, especially by the fourth quarter. Everyone's saying that it will probably go up to about $100, which I'll pull up the stock market. That's what I figured too. It's at 83. See, it's at $98 here. Crashed down. It's now at 83. But it will bounce back up. It's the thing. I'm waiting for it to hit $85, bounce back up to $85, and then I'll probably buy it again, and wait until it rides up to 100, and then sell it. In the long term, I think the XFL will have a couple of good first couple games, and then the popularity will die. And after about the first match, I'll probably sell it because XFL's going to take the market if it doesn't perform well. Yeah, AEW is projected to not really mess with it too much, especially for right now. If there's any major surprises, though, it will, warp it. Where's H at?
I can't believe she asked me that. Of course I'm the center of my universe. She's got the hots from me, I know it.
Done nothing on the stream now for like 30 minutes.
I know. I just
want to
messaged
call
him
it.
again.
If he doesn't answer, you just want to call it.
Yeah, he saw my message. I don't know if he just saw
That
it
wasn't
or
really Mrs. Phillips' cat
what?
Edna served for dinner last night, was it?
Yeah, and you just want to eat it now, and then you can just watch it later. And if he joins in halfway, we'll just catch him up to speed.
Alright.
Do you want to put the game on pause?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to down our ginseng, the Korean drink.
God, I forgot how bad it smells.
Me too. Not bad.
It's not near as bad as it smells.
No. Hey, it's almost like it's just a rotten fruit. I mean, it's very citrusy.
I wouldn't say citrusy.
Fruity. I mean, yeah, it's fruity though.
It doesn't have any bite to it. It's not like acidic or anything, but it does. God, if you don't smell it, it's not that bad. But
no, I can see how someone could drink this, especially Koreans.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't either. Right now. No, that's not good.
But
that's that. We'll save these to the last because I know they'll be good. So now we're going to do these Daifuku. Shall we? Which one do you want to do first? White, strawberry, green tea? Let's do white so we get a base of what it's supposed to be like. Okay, boys.
Do these have a smell?
A little bit, but that's what it's supposed to smell like.
It's really weird. It's very doughy.
Okay, let's go in. Yeah, a bit of a bean taste. Yeah, this is kind of similar to what it was like. It's a little bit more gummy than the real thing. Yeah, most of these in Japan have like chocolate in them. Like the strawberry would have like a strawberry in it, surrounded by chocolate. No, not bad.
I don't like how chewy it is, but I think it's kind of bland. But I mean, like you said, that was the base.
Yeah.
Kind of flavor.
I don't know this one. Nope, let's get into the strawberry. That'll have more flavor in it. Or do you want to do the green tea?
I'm not excited for green pea. So
yeah, I mean,
sure.
Green tea.
Green tea.
Yeah.
Not
green pea.
Still. I think green foods just aren't nice to me.
No. Okay. Because strawberry would be like that with the loose strawberry there. So we're doing the green tea Daifuku. Can't really see it too well.
There's specks in it.
Nope. Down the hatch, boy. Tastes like the white one.
No.
I don't know if it's because I just drank tea or if I can taste a little bit of a tea in it.
I can't taste any tea.
Oh yeah, probably not. Oh, what's that? A little white thing on the edge there. So that's probably the real Daifuku, and this is just coloring. Okay, strawberry time to go. Strawberry time to go.
I'm gonna take this up to the camera that way you can see what it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, and stay up there, take a bite, and then show the middle.
Okay. So, just like a little
ball of dough.
It's very stretchy.
Yeah.
Don't like how that reacted.
Yeah.
Here's the inside.
Almost looks like chocolate more than beans, but it's beans. Or bean paste. It doesn't really have as much of a strawberry flavor. They all pretty much taste the same. No, I can taste a little bit of strawberry into that, actually.
They all tasted like the exact same to me.
Strawberry came in the aftertaste whenever I felt it, but well, that's that. So,
Okay.
now we got these Mediterranean desserts, brother. Let's see. Okay. So let's see here. This is baklava, I believe. Okay, that is the Namara.
Okay.
It's a honey cake. This is a ladyfinger, I do believe. This is baklava, that's baklava, and this is another thing a ladyfinger is. Unless this may be actually a mau, a date or a walnut inning.
It looks very, very flaky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for this guy.
Yeah. Which one's that?
The
Or
honey.
do you want to split that in half?
Yeah.
Try to split this in half.
Ooh.
As best as I can. Oh, there we go. Got it. This one.
Very dry. How's that?
Good. It tastes like baklava. It may be baklava.
I don't remember what baklava was.
There's a thin layer of dough with honey spread on it. Another layer of dough, honey. Another layer of dough, honey, and nuts spread throughout it. Very sweet. That's definitely a honey cake. A little dry though, but maybe what's supposed to be like. Well, these two are the same, so
yeah,
got our own thing. These big old lady fingers. It's just baklava.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff is just baklava.
It all looked pretty similar. So that was the only thing that really stood out, and that was really dry. Baklava was very sweet, like you said.
I like baklava pretty good. Now what?
I don't know.
Our big surprise was basically nothing.
Yeah.
The rest of this, I guess.
Go for it, brother. You want to do an ASMR eating?
Mukbang.
You just want to walk up to the camera and just eat?
Yeah, those two people. So baby. We're doing a baklava mukbang. Here you can see it.
Do you want to move this so you can get
a honey bottom, flaky top. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Mukbang.